It looks like the calm before the storm because we have a second strong cut of low nearing the west coast. It will bring more stormy conditions for almost the entire South Africa this long weekend. So let's look at your Thursday forecast. Two strong cuts of low weather systems currently affecting South Africa. The first one responsible for the heavy rainfalls and record-breaking rain in parts of the Western Cape. The second one, yet again nearing the west coast and expected to bring stormy conditions by this weekend. But the first one, with a trough, will already result in storms over eastern South Africa, and by Saturday, second cut of low will bring a thunderstorm stretching all the way from the mother city. Heavy downpours yet again likely over parts of the Winelands, the Boerlands, as well as the Overberg, and stormy conditions stretching over the Eastern Cape, the Free State, all the way to Gauteng, Limpopo, and Mpumalanga. Ahead of that first cut of low, we are expecting gusting southeasterly winds on Thursday over the peninsula as well as in the mother city. But this Thursday, we're expecting most of the storms over northwest as well as the northern Cape becoming scattered over the northern areas of South Africa. A few isolated storms likely in the Eastern Cape as well as KwaZulu-Natal. A few storms will already start moving down over parts of the Northern Cape and reach the Western Cape. It is all possible along the coast, and showers and thunderstorms expected in Limpopo and Mpumalanga as well as along the escarpment. That's where the Weather Service is warning against heavy downpours which could lead to localized flooding in places. The ground is still extremely saturated over Gauteng, so flooding also a risk over the Highveld, and severe thunderstorms could result in large amounts of hail as well as excessive lightning and a few heavy downpours in the Northern Cape. And this includes the western areas of northwest this Thursday. A thick band of fog still expected over the west coast, mainly offshore, with foggy patches over the coastal areas. 27 degrees the afternoon, Cape Town, hot in Langebaan. That Cape Doctor picking up from late afternoon, and that same onshore flow bringing in some drizzle for the southern coastline and heating up in the Little Crew. 31 degrees in Oudtshoorn, foggy at first over the southern coastline. 25 degrees in Plettenberg Bay the afternoon, and also thick fog expected the morning over the eastern areas of the Eastern Cape, and then later becoming a partly cloudy. Light winds along the coast with isolated storms only likely from late afternoon over the northeastern areas. It's a partly cloudy and foggy start to your day for KwaZulu-Natal, and then only a few isolated patchy thunderstorms likely on Thursday with a few quick showers throughout the day. Into Mpumalanga, we're expecting foggy patches over the Highveld as well as parts of the Lowveld in the morning, becoming partly cloudy with thunderstorms also later becoming scattered along the escarpment, and stormy conditions spreading into the Lowveld of Limpopo after a hot day with temperatures soaring to 30 degrees and some areas above 30, with also thunderstorms becoming isolated over the Bushveld. In northwest, we're expecting those storms since early over the western areas becoming scattered, and in that vicinity as well as over the northeastern areas of the Northern Cape, the Weather Service warning against hail as well as heavy downpours. And the rest of the province, thunderstorms will start moving down over the interior, later reaching parts of the central Karoo. In the Free State, most of the day partly cloudy skies, warm to very warm, with a few patchy storms around throughout the day. A foggy start to your Thursday for the Highveld, later partly cloudy skies with a 30% chance of thunderstorms in Gauteng. Moving to your Friday or long weekend weather forecast, that second cut of low just sitting over the west coast. There's a possibility of thunderstorms stretching all the way from the mother city. As mentioned, heavy downpours likely over parts of the Winelands and the Overberg. The stormy conditions moving over the Eastern Cape, the Free State, and also extremely stormy on Friday in parts of Gauteng as well as Limpopo, and especially the Highveld of Mpumalanga. And that cut of low will sit over the west coast, so storms yet again possible on Saturday in the northern, western, eastern Cape and KwaZulu-Natal, as well as over northeastern South Africa. Well, that's all from me. Please be on the lookout for any weather warnings issued by the South African Weather Service. I'll also attach the media release issued by them. So everyone, please stay safe, and remember, no matter the weather, we're in this together.